Hi. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Well, not so good. Certainly less joyful than you are. Where are you going?
We are going on a lot of mobility with the young Sicilian around Europe. You know, Sicily is one of the Italian regions receiving the most mobility funding. They will stay in Sofia, Malaga, Riga, Cyprus for 1 year. And instead,
I am going back home, to Brussels. I can't stay in Palermo anymore. My time is up.
Come on, I can't believe it.
Yeah, this time too, as a often case in Sicily, the beneficiaries have not succeeded to carry out the European project.
incredible. But I remember you arrived in Palermo for a very important mission.
Yes, of course. I am worth 11,817,765.63 million euros. I was supposed to carry out an intervention to secure the territory of Ciaculli, which is one of the last areas of the Concadoro famous for its unique type of Mandarin.
And why are you going back?
Because the municipality of Palermo failed to implement the project. There were continuous reminders, at least 5, by the region to the municipality. They were not ready with the documentation. As a miracle, the final signature took place on the 23rd of July 2020.
Incomprehensible.
Totally incomprehensible.
Once the agreement had been signed, they would have had to make an external notice to entrust the work, but they failed again, of course. And in the municipality, not only the technical offices lack the necessary expertise, but they have neither been able to meet the schedule to contract external engineering. They had appointed Dr. Dino as responsible for the procedures, who in the meantime retired, and since then they could not find anyone to replace him. Perhaps the regional department tells that I will go into the end of the commission, but I think that there won't be hope for me anymore. Of course, for them the project was not a priority. I wouldn't say that. Maybe you don't know that 1 in 15 Sicilians lives in a less risk area. Since the climate change has led to floods, tornadoes and storms, the risk has become more and more dangerous. The mayor knows it so well that on the 24th of June 2022, the citizens of the district received a communication in which the municipality classifies their area as a high hydrogeological risk and indicates the behavioral notes that citizens must adopt in a flood event. The document ends with a strong recommendation that it is a legal and moral obligation for those living in the area indicated in the communication to take the precaution indicated and to inform everyone residing either habitually or occasionally in the neighboring homes or lands at high and very high risk.
This way, the mayor passed the potete of the responsibility to the citizens.
But what about the legal and moral obligations the municipality and the mayor has towards you and the residents? Why didn't he apply the same words to himself?
The train to the airport is here. It's time to go.
What a sick story. I'm very sorry.
The man at the station was absolutely right. Considering the emergency of the hydrogeological risk, there is no time to lose. The death of Sarno, Giampilieri or Casteldaccia, up to the death of Ischia, should teach us that there is no time to lose. A few reasonable precautions would have been enough to guarantee the success of my project, and that of many others who, like me, return to Brussels. Sicily mainly needs to implement some important changes. Greater attention to planning before applying for a fund, greater coordination between administrations, respect for deadlines and chronograms, increased personnel in the technical offices now made up of a few elderly and tired professionals, new expert figures and young and highly specialized professionals who know how to communicate and learn from more virtuous countries, people who have the energy and willingness to assume positions of responsibility for approved projects, a constant dialogue with the world of university research from which to learn ideas and know-how. Last but not least, it will be necessary to streamline bureaucratic procedures and in any case implement a task force specialized, so that it does not take 3 years to award funding. Perhaps this would prevent funds from being badly spent or often never used due to a lack of adequate projects or their total absence.